Today's walk will take us up through Dollar Glen, following the course of the Burn of Care towards Castle Campbell. From there we head on to the open hill and make our way to the top of King's Seat Hill, before dropping down the steep sides of Mill Glen into Tillicoultry.
We're about to head into Dollar Glen. There are a number of ways up through the glen. You might wonder which way to go. I mean, you could have gone that way, that'll take you up instantly up pretty high. I think there's even a road through it. You could drive up and park your car somewhere, but the way I'm going to show you is, I think, and I hope you will agree, that it's by far the most interesting way. Just behind me, I mean, on the map here it's marked as number 6. Number 6 is marked as the Burn of Care. You'll see a path beside that. That's the way we're going to go. It'll take us out, take us to the right of the castle. The other side of the castle we've got the Burn of Sorrow, and over there somewhere's a hill called Gloom Hill. So, you know, it all sounds a bit depressing, to be honest, you know. And I think further in the glen, it just feels a bit dark and foreboding, and the air hangs heavy with past dastardly doings. This is where the three burns meet. We've got Dollar Burn heading down that way. We've got the Burn of Sorrow and the Burn of Care just behind this rock here. The three of them meet at this point. We'll continue to follow the Burn of Care as it continues up through the glen, and although the walk up until this point has been pretty exciting, what with the high wooden walkways and what have you, from here it starts to get seriously exciting, with extensive wooden walkways over deep ravines and what have you. So that's Castle Campbell there. A fine reward for the effort that it took to come up through the glen. It used to be known as Castle Gloom. Gloom spelt as G-L-U-M-E. That word was corrupted to become Gloom with two O's, G-L-O-O-M. And that corruption still exists in the hill just behind the castle there, which is called Gloom Hill. So it kind of adds to the atmosphere, that along with the burn of sorrow, what have you. I would recommend that you go into the castle because it's a very good castle. I think there's a small tea room and the toilets and what have you, and tremendous views. And once you've done that, just come up this path here. You'll find a nice wooden seat there. You can stop. If you haven't had your sandwiches in the castle, you can have them just there. Beautiful. And we'll continue on this path onto the open hill and make our way up King's Seat. As the sign back there read, extreme care required up here. I mean, look at this.
Heading up towards King's Seat Hill, the forecast breeze began to feel like a gale, and I came upon something I hadn't expected. The site where, in 1943, 3 Spitfires crashed.
Well, this is the top of King's Seat Hill. Oh. There's a good bit of shelter in this cairn here because it's blowing an absolute hoolie out there. Apparently this is what we in Scotland call a breeze. So we'll just rest here for a minute and then we're going to drop down towards Tillicoultry, down Tillicoultry Glen, into Tillicoultry, maybe have a beer in the wool pack and that'll be it. The views from up here are absolutely stunning. I mean, you can see a good section of the River Forth. You can see what used to be the old railway lying over the Forth at Alloa, between Alloa and South Alloa. You can see the 2 bridges at Kincardine, the old one and the new one. You can see the 3 bridges at Queensferry, the railway bridge, the road bridge and the new road bridge. And you can see things that I'm not too sure what they are. There's a big stretch of water over there. I'm inclined to think it could be Loch Leven, but I'm not sure. Kind of lost my bearings a wee bit in that direction. And I can also see just straight in that direction, the unmistakable little kind of triangular pimple of North Berwick Law. A very recognisable feature from many places. It's a lovely path coming up there from Dollar Glen. A well defined path. A wee bit damp in places, but it's starting to dry out, and it's a good track, you know. And we passed the site, a cairn where 3 Spitfires crashed in the 1940s, 43 I think it was. Kind of bleak place for such a terrible thing. As I'm sitting here, I can see an insect cowering behind a rock there. I don't know what it is. It's kind of, it could be a wasp or a big hornet, or a, what do you call these things that look like wasps and hornets but they aren't? They're kind of benign things. Whatever it is, it's got a kind of wasp-like size to it, and it's just sat there. It's probably looking at me and thinking, it's now a good time to pounce. And I'm thinking, what's that thing like on toast? So don't come anywhere near me. Let's go. Well, that's us finished. I have to say, coming down Tillicoultry Glen was as dramatic as going up Dollar Glen, but in a completely different way. I've now got jelly legs and I'm absolutely shattered. So it's time for a beer. The wool pack here. I'm Eddie Burns. I hope you enjoyed that. I'll see you again.